Hello everyone, welcome to RS Art and Media. Today we are going to face morph a young man to an old man. So we are going to use simple and easy techniques such as mask and blending modes, and then finally we are going to morph a young man to an old man. So let us start. Here we have an image of a young person. He must be around 30 or slightly more or slightly less. Okay, so the next step is, see, what we are going to do is we are not going to work on the original. We are going to take a duplicate of this image. So Ctrl J. So we are going to work on the duplicate, and the next step is, see, we have to create wrinkles around his eyes, on his forehead and near his cheeks, and also we have to create a folds or wrinkles on his neck. So we have to find an image of a very old man, so that we can use the mask, and then we can use the wrinkles of the old man and put them on this young man. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, we are going to open the image of a old man. So simply browse to the old man's image. So I have selected this old man, and then open this image. Right. So the next step is, so we have to select only his face, and especially the places where he has a lot of folds and lot of wrinkles. So you can use a quick selection tool, and then select his face. You don't have to be perfect, because we only need his face, and then we can give a little bit of feather. It's alright if you don't select his ears, because we have nothing to do with the ears, only the eyes, nose and the mouth region. So we can give a small feather amount of 5. So, and then I'm going to move the image from this document to this document. So the first issue that we are going to have is, see, the colors are slightly different. The colors of the old man and the young man are slightly different. So we have to do some color matching. So the easy way to do color matching is, see, we can use blending modes, and also there is another way of color matching, that is you can go to adjustments and do and select the match color. So but I am not going to use this. I will use blending modes. So first thing is, we will pick the color of this young man. So just click on the foreground color box, and then pick a brightest spot from the young man. That's it. So here we have the skin color of the young man. Now we are going to get a selection for this old man's thumbnail. So control and click on the layer thumbnail of the old man, and then just take a new layer, an empty layer, and then you can use Alt plus backspace to apply the color inside the selection. And the next thing we have to do is, so we can blend these two layers. We can blend the top layer with the old man's layer by using a blend mode. Mostly see, if you select multiply, it is too dark. If you select screen, it is too bright. So the best blending mode for this one is soft light. So you can select the soft light blend mode, so that now we have a close, almost we have a matching color. The skin color and of the young boy and the old man is somewhat close. Now we are going to merge these two layers. Control E. So I have merged the layer. Now the next step is, see, we are going to match the eyes, nose and mouth of the old man with that of young man. So how we can do that? Simply hit Ctrl plus T and let us reduce the opacity so that you can see the eyes of the young man and also the eyes of the old man. And we can use this warp tool, and this warp tool is only available if you select the transform tool. Okay, without if the transform tool is not active, this warp tool won't be visible. So simply click on the warp, and now I am going to match the eyes of old man with that of a young man, and we are also going to match the nose. It's alright if it is not 100%, if you are not matching 100%. So this is better. And also I am going to match his mouth. So you can match everything. Match his mouth, match his eyes, match his nose. Right. So now we have matched the eyes, nose and mouth of the old man. So just we are going to click on this tick mark, and now we are going to increase the opacity so that we can so that now you can see the image of the old man. Now the next step is, see, I am going to apply a hide all masks to this old man's layer. So how to do that? So simply hold Alt on the keyboard and then click on this mask icon which is near the layers panel, which is at the bottom of the layers panel. So now we have a mask thumbnail over here. Now the next step is, I am going to select a soft rounded brush and I am going to paint or I am going to reveal the areas of the old man. See, see, make sure the foreground color is white, and you should also have an imagination. So the imagination is how does an old man look? Okay, that is very important. So I am going to paint near his cheeks. So if you want to remove certain areas again, so you can just simply remove. By painting black. And then we don't want these wrinkles to be too bright or too dark, so we can reduce the opacity. See, now you can see some reality. Okay, then we are going to do the same thing. We are going to paint near his eyes, and we are also going to paint on his forehead. So we can remove some unwanted areas. Okay, so we can reduce the opacity even further. Right. Okay, now the next thing is, see, we are going to get the picture of another old man, and we are going to use the same technique, and this time we are going to create eye bags. See, the old people have generally have eye bags. So I'm going to get an image. This old man is not having eye bag, so I'm going to remove this. I'm going to get the picture of another old man who has eye bags. So I'm going to select this image now. So you can select it. It's alright if you don't select it perfectly. So just you can drag this image once again and put it over the young man's image, and then we can use the same warp option, warp tool, to match the colors, match the eyes of old man and the young man. And also we have to match the colors. See, first we are going to match the colors, because this old man's skin color is a little bit reddish actually. So we want to actually convert this reddish color to some cream color or skin color. So what you can do is you can use the same technique. Just hold Ctrl and click on the thumbnail of this old man's layer, and then take a new layer, and then just fill the selection with the foreground color like this. And then again we are going to use the same blend mode, which is soft light. So because soft light blend mode is somewhat close to the skin color. So now we are going to merge these two layers. Ctrl E, select both the layers and hit Ctrl E, and then we are going to once again match the eyes of the old man with that of young man. So we are going to reduce the opacity, and then we'll see, we will put somewhere around here. Okay, so that's it. So we have matched the eyes, we don't need anything else. So we can increase the opacity, and then we are going to apply a hide all mask to it. So Alt and click on the mask icon over here. So this is hide all mask, and then I'm going to use a brush, and always select a soft rounded brush, and paint near his eyes. Okay, at the bottom of his eyes, something like this. So something like this, and then we will again reduce the opacity, because it should not be too intense. Right. So we have come till here. Now the next step is, so we are going to create some folds near his neck. So for this again we are going to take the image of another old man. So I am going to open the image of another old man. So this old man image is there. So this old man is having folds around his neck. So what I am going to do is I am going to select a lasso tool simply, and I am going to select only this much of area. And like I told you, see, you need to have some imagination. It's not that see, just use the techniques of Photoshop. You should also have the imagination of how an old man looks. So that is very important here. So I'm going to give a feather of 8. I think feather 8 is too much, so we will give a feather, say around 4. 4 is better. Okay, just drag this one, drag this piece and keep it near his neck. Scale it. And we can also use the warp tool to make it a little bit straight. So just adjust it properly. Right. And then we are going to scale it a little bit, and then I'm going to apply a mask to it. You don't have to match color for this, so I'm going to apply a mask, hide all mask, alt and click on the mask icon, and then I'm going to paint. We don't have to paint completely, we have to paint only till we get the exact wrinkles. Okay, we are able to reveal the exact wrinkle areas. So just we can scale it a little bit. That's it, and we can reduce the opacity. Okay, that's better. Okay, now it's looking nice. So now just we have the final things to do. So what we can do next is, see, we are going to give some white color to his hair as well as to his eyebrows. So I'm going to take one more layer, and then this time I'm going to select his hair. We will use pen tool. So I'm going to put a path here, and then I'm going to select the pen tool, and then I'm going to draw a selection or draw a path around his hair. So just use a direct selection tool to adjust it properly. You can also do this with the other with lasso tool also, if you think it's time consuming with pen tool. Right, so now we have come till here, and now the next thing we are going to do is just hit Ctrl plus Enter to transform the path into a selection, and then we are going to give some feather to this. We'll give a feather of say 12, or let us say 8 is better, right? So now we are going to select the white as a foreground color, and then I'm going to apply the white inside the selection, right? And the next thing is, see, we don't want it to be too artificial, so what we can do is, so we are going to reduce the opacity. See, it should be somewhat natural actually. It should not be too dark, too completely white, right? And then we are going to do the same thing for eyebrows. So you can once again, you can either use a pen tool or you can use laser tool. So that's it, and then once again hit Ctrl plus enter to get a selection, and then we are also going to do the same thing. We are going to apply some feather, and 8 is the feather, and then use Alt plus backspace, right? So now we got the end results. See, you can do some final, you can give some final touches such as we can actually make the face a little bit brighter. I'm going to take a combined layer here. See how to get a combined layer. Use Ctrl Alt Shift and E. So we got a combined layer without merging the existing layers, right? So you can use curves. So you can go to image adjustments and curves, and then you can brighten up, see, to make it more realistic, right? So now the final step is, so we are going to take one more document. I'm going to rotate this. So I want a landscape document. So then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just simply move this image, the old man's image, over here, and then we have also preserved the image of young man. So because we have not worked on the original, see. So I can scale both these images. Right. So we can use the mask and blending modes to finally morph a person from young to old. You can also try to morph a person, morph an old person to young person. So all you need to do is you need to have the imagination. So how does an old man look and how does a young man look? So where we have to place the wrinkles and folds for old man, and also where we have to remove the wrinkles and folds for young man. So these are the things we are supposed to know. I hope you like this tutorial. So please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you share your opinion, what exactly you think about this tutorial. And also don't forget to hit the bell icon for notifications. Thank you very much.